Hey YouTube, this is the Phantom of my heart again, and this is my OCD episode 2. Today we're going to be going over photo shows, and I only photo show on YouTube because I find it a lot easier. All my horse pictures are on my computer already, and it's just so much easier just to focus on YouTube photo showing. So I will go through how I get from assigning horses to the class list to recording my placings. So first off, in this really cute notebook I just bought a few weeks ago, I have started, ooh, that was really loud, writing down all the photo shows that I have on my channel, just to be able to go back and see which horses went into which classes, and I also record my placings in here. So it's just so much easier. So I'll just go over this. Sorry if this is your YouTube username. This is for scientific purposes only. So, up here I have the YouTube username, the name of the show, that way you can go back and look into it, how many horses I can enter, any other information, and the closing date. And then just listed are class names, and then I will put the horses that I'm entering in each class. And these are from like a few years ago when I started photo showing. I just decided to go back and make a notebook of all the shows I have entered. That way everything's just in one nice place. And here's another show. And over here in red, this right here is the closing date. This is the date that the video with the placings was uploaded. So this is essentially the judge date is how I put it. And then that's in red so that I know that that's the day it was judged, or that the day the video was uploaded. And then alongside the horse's name I put the placings. So Isa showed in Sport and Warm Blood, and she got a first place in the class and a division third. And then in the Arabian class, Ashes to Ashes got a first. Ooh. And just so on. And then let me find one. Oh, right here. So this is like this again, with all the placings in red. And then at the very bottom I put my overall champs and reserve champions. Let me try to find one with, I got a overall champ and an overall reserve in one, but I don't know which one it was. The shows that don't have any placings recorded are the shows that were never judged. So that's why there aren't any placings in there. I can't find this one. Oh, there it is. Okay. So this down here is where I got overall reserve and overall champion in the same show. It's just at the bottom of the class list. That way it's easier. So that is my photo show notebook. It'll be filled up here shortly, I'm assuming, because these are still from April of 2014. So I'll have a lot of catching up to do. So yeah, that's the book. And then ignore this ribbon. It was for BriarFest. Over here, what I have done is that I have went on to Microsoft Word and created a column spreadsheet of my horse's placings. So this is the horse's name, Come and Get Me. It's my Albarozo. And these are all of his placings. This is the second page of his placings. This is the third page of his placings. So yes, that's all of his placings. And what I do is, like I said, that's his name up top. And then there are 4 columns here. First column is for the class that the horse was in. The second column was for the breed I showed him as. The third column was for the place he got. And this last column is for the date that the show was judged. So the date that I showed you in the other book, like up here, that's the date that's put in this book. That way I can go back and look at shows because of these dates. So this column, classes, the breed I showed them as, the placings they got, the date the show was judged. Just like that. I think there are like 25 different placings that are able to be added on each page vaguely. And then once this page gets filled up, all I do is that I put the horse's name again on the top of the page, and then I put a 2 over here next to it for page 2, and then so on, page 3, and then I start with a new horse. So all of my horses that I've placed, their placings are all in here. If you came by and seen me at the Hobby Information booth at Briarfest, you've seen this because I took this with me. If you have any more questions about it, or how I do anything else, just let me know. Like I said, I just free-handedly created these columns in Microsoft Word, so it's easy to do. It's super handy to have because I have blank ones where if some of the new horses I just bought, if they place, I can just add their name and then their placings and put them in here. This is all alphabetical order, just like everything else you've seen is. So from A to Z, all the horses are in here. I think right now I have around 2,500 placings altogether. I've been photo showing since 2012, as you can see up here. So yeah, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Bye everybody.